Hey guys, and welcome back to Wonderberg. Right, so we are now on episode number 5. Can you guys believe it? We've already had 5 of these episodes out, which is fantastic. Okay, so we can head into Quinta House today for episode 5. We are going to be visiting Wonderwoods, or Wonder Forest as I like to call it. And we're going to be doing episode 5, the Redstone Ore Path. Now, I did put a shortcut here if you want to do a shortcut jump to the location. However, it is actually, Keen actually lives in a part of the Wonder Forest. So if we just follow these redstone ore blocks, you will see that we'll go around his little garden. We head into the deeper forest, and then we'll head up this little sandy track that you saw in the episode, and you'll see this is Wonderwood Forest. Okay, so Wonder Forest or Wonderwood Forest. Now, yes, this doesn't quite look like the episode. It's just that episode 5, funnily enough, or interesting fact, is the first episode we did shoot. Okay, so we didn't have everything in place yet. The maps weren't all 100% in the right location. So I've just moved this map into a slightly better location, which made a bit more sense for now. So that's why it looks slightly different, but that's about it. Okay, so we keep on heading up the redstone ore path, and we'll get to the first tree. Okay, this is where we meet Amy Lee. Now, there's a couple of things we can actually do here, a couple of activities. Now, first off, Slunky and Lackey come and try and spoil the fun by summoning a bunch of endermites. Okay, so you can click the button and you'll summon a bunch of endermites. Now, our intrepid heroes was undeterred by this development, and they were able to fend off the endermites. So, first of all, you can select whether you want Keen's fireballs, whether you want to use Stampy's sword, and now whether you want to use Amy Lee's flower. Now, Amy Lee's flower is by far the most powerful weapon to fight off evil googlies with at the moment. Okay, so there we can go. If you can see, it just takes one little hit to kind of take care of them. Keen's fireballs is a little bit more tricky to use. I mean, you can use them. They're not quite as powerful as Amy Lee's flower, and you need a direct hit with it. Okay, and of course we have Stampy's sword. Right, so there's a bit of fun we can have playing around with that. Okay, so we can summon the endermites. We can then remove the endermites, which just remove them from the game, and we then have the enderman attack. If you remember, the endermen were like attacking and going all over the place and just being general nasty people, or nasty googlies. Then our intrepid heroes tried to actually stop them by freezing them, but they only ended up summoning giants instead. Okay, and then they freezed the enderman. Eventually they got the spell right, and they were able to freeze the enderman in place. Okay, so you'll see all of the buttons are right over here. Okay, and then you can just remove the giants and the enderman right when you're ready to start. Okay, we then start with the actual measuring of it. Now, this is actually a group activity. So if you are using this in a educational environment, get one of your students or one of the players to stack some dirt. So you'll see we've got some Stampy's dirt over here. And we also have Keen's ladders. So Keen does need ladders because he's a bit, he's not as young as he used to be. Right, so one of the students would then go up and build this big tall tower while counting. And when he reaches the top, or he or she reaches the top, okay, they will stop. Okay, another player or student will then start stacking the enderman and giants. So first, very, very important, you need to set up the enderman stacking first. So you need at least one of them, of each, before you can start stacking them. Okay, so then we can just stack the enderman and start counting. So that's 1 enderman, that's 2 enderman, 3 enderman, 4 enderman, 5 enderman, 6 enderman, and then you can then the student on the actual dirt blocks will then just say when it reaches the top, so you guys can count how tall the tree is. We then have the stacked giant, so that's 1 giant, 2 giants, 3 giants, 4 giants, 5 giants, etc. Okay, when you're done, you can just remove them all. We then keep on following the path, and we will then get to the stacking. So this is where we made our little bar chart to figure out which tall is tree. So that is Stephen, and this is Susie, and we're going to get to Snuggly soon. And over here we've just got some melon. All right, so nothing really much happened here except the stacking, okay, and then climbing to the top of the tree. So once again, we need to set up a giant just so they have 1 giant. We then need to stack them. Okay, stack, 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 stack. Okay, there we go. And then we can remove them. And then we move on to Snuggly. So bye-bye Susie and hello Snuggly. Now a couple of things happened here as well. This is where Flunky and Lackey returned. Okay, so first of all, let's do our stacking. So once again, we need to set up our first giant. Okay, we then stacked it. So it was 9 giants high. So it's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this is a very, very tall tree. All right, they then ran up the tree to go and see what's at the top. Okay. Then when they kind of came halfway, Flunky and Lackey showed up and they used the spell book that Heinous gave them. Okay, and to unstack the giants. So let's just unstack the giants. Unstackers Moas Giantus and boom. Okay. So there's the giants all spread out. So what we need to do is grab ourselves a bow and some arrows, and we can then attack these giants from the sky. Okay, that one fell further, so he was able to, he died very, very quickly. But they do take quite a bit of damage before they die, and see if you can actually hit them. Right, so yeah, this is a little bit of a fun activity. Try and kill all of the giants as you make your way to the top. Now, I think some might actually have gone to the top as well. So you just follow your way around. It's a bit of a parkour here and there, and you'll see there's some of the giants up here as well. Obviously, they pose no real threat. They won't hurt you or damage you because the giants have no AI associated with them, so they don't really attack players, which is a pity. But anyway, then we reach the top, and there is the cloud. All right, so here's the cloud that then contains the wonderment. So yeah, we're not quite sure how are we going to get to the wonderment. Right, so yeah, once you're done with all of that, you can remove all of the giants by just hitting the remove all giants button, and that will just remove the giants from the world. Guys, thank you very, very much for watching. This map is up for download. Check the description. It most probably will be a Planet Minecraft link or a Minecraft forum link. We will see, but we will from now on kind of host the maps on there as well. Okay, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. And as always, I will check you all later.